to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Ncaa, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. They'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the handoff. That one moves the ball across the 40. Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down. Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. Direct snap. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this 1st down, just not able to execute. And now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the 1st down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside of the 5. They keep him off balance with a run. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. The crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's looking to scramble. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered, and instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Grab by the receiver. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his 1st down on that 3rd down play. They knew they were going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. When you find anybody open, brings up a 2nd down now. And they misfire in 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drop him back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. The Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down.
Now play number 9 on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in expecting the pass and blew up the play.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Gain of 20. Offense facing 4th down.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Running out of time in the pocket. Nice throw. Caught for a completion. He'll earn the 1st down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
And it's a direct snap. Look out, room to run here. They bring him down, but the Wildcat produces an explosive run to get a 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
The Buckeyes are going to cash in this red zone trip. They're going to run it. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Hand off to the right side. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
It's now 2nd and goal.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Here's the option play. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. We've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He's past the marker and still going. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, LSU.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Well, let's see what they call. Got the first down and still motoring. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? The 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Too much speed for the defense.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson?
Testing the defense with a throw downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. There's contact on the throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. The defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Now here's the toss play. Finds room at the 30. Now here he goes. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. But he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're first and goal.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Ready. And it's a direct snap. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain the drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Oh, he throws it back. He's running out of time here. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Loses 8. Second down coming up.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Direct snap. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. An effective running game is why they are on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
First down here at their own 42. One big play has really set the tone here for a productive drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and a great diving catch near the right sideline.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He's going to hand this off. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
They'll try the right side on the toss. Great pursuit of the defense. They're dropping for a loss that time.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. Defensive speed, building and diagnose the play, blows it up.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
So now it's third and less than a yard from the 20. Figure they got 2 plays to pick up this first down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score LSU.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Caught quickly. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Look out, whole different game now.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he makes the catch in the end zone. The 2-point try gets them within a field goal now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job in this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Grab behind the line. It's Herrera. He's brought down. Good job on the defense getting through the blockers. Stopped short of the first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months.
And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Ohio State, 25.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. The offense now operating in empty. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
And he'll drop back here on third down. It's an out route. The catch made. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Makes a quick catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! You're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against him.
Touchdown, Ohio State, as they come roaring back now. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies and provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And that mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Finds his man. It's Herrera.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass caught. Second down now. Handoff in a single back formation. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they work a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
Breaks an open space.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Out of the gun now on third down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
First down, looking for more now. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score LSU 42, Ohio State.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to kick it away.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. The ball is picked off. Now he's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And he's back to throw again after they didn't completion on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Sampson. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're going to run it here. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. This time, a completion. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
It is tough on a defense when a quarterback gets out of the pocket and makes the defense have to decide, are we going to rush him or are we going to stay back in coverage? And there, the quarterback was able to keep looking downfield and find the receiver as the defense scrambled to adjust.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Here's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looks to the left for a quick throw. That is broken up and incomplete.
That's a good job here by this defense, especially the linebacker man coverage. But the quarterback needs some help here from his intended target. He needs to be able to find a guy that can separate and pull away from man coverage to be able to make any play at all.
He makes the grab. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Catch made on the out route. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game. But they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Now the 40. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out. They get him down, but that 1st down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Pounding away with the run game. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And the extra point makes the lead 20 here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Testing the right side here. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. He'll hand it off. He gets loose. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. 1st down and 10. And now the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Breaks loose at the 45. Who's in the clear? Touchdown, Buckeyes. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, all week I wondered if break it loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
The kick is wrapped up by the hands team, and that should be enough to secure the victory. They can kneel down and get out of here with a W. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. You'd expect victory formation here. The defense has one timeout remaining, but that won't do much good. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. It's caught inside the 10. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Gain of 39 on the play.
Game is clearly wrapped up. The offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute. Wants to throw it. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he can't get rid of it and goes down, so a sack. Unsuccessful two-point try. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
39.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Last gasp falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The